Hey everyone, welcome back to the Yossi Schmidt show. Here is the facts about free speech. When the government censors, when the government instructs private companies to censor, that is a violation of the First Amendment. When Twitter censors based on themselves without Twitter, without the government's interference, then that is not a violation of the First Amendment. We might not like it, it's not free speech, but it's not a violation of the First Amendment. There's a very big difference. People need to understand this. For this episode in its entirety. When Twitter censored people for COVID-19, and that came from Fauci, that was a violation of the First Amendment because Fauci is a government official. When the FBI met with Twitter and demanded that Twitter censor the Hunter Biden story, that is a violation of the First Amendment because the FBI is a government entity. The government is not allowed to infringe on the First Amendment. So, when we talk about the First Amendment, we're talking about government interference. When Elon Musk says that he's going to buy Twitter and restore free speech, and I called him out in a couple of podcasts about a couple of questions I had. Again, Elon, it's only questions. Um, he could ban whoever he wants, but then don't call yourself a free speech absolutist that he does call himself. Elon is very, like, it's his private company. He can do whatever he wants. It's his private dining room. If you ban based on the government threatening you and telling you you have to ban, that's a First Amendment violation. So when Elon banned Elon Jet and then later reinstated him, that was Elon's prerogative. Even though he said that he wasn't going to ban it and then did ban, that is Elon's own prerogative. It's not a First Amendment violation. It might not be free speech, or he says it is free speech, his life is at risk. I'm not going to get into that because that's Elon Musk's own prerogative. Don't call yourself a free speech absolutist when it comes to other things. Again, if it's doxing, I'm not getting into that. That's a whole nother subject. However, here's the situation. Adam Schiff tweeted last week that he wants to get Trump banned from Facebook for good. He incited violence. That's what Adam Schiff said. And he tweeted it from his official Adam Schiff Twitter account, and he said him and another politician, Senator Sheldon Whitehouse, are calling on Meta to ban Trump from Meta entities. You see, that is a First Amendment violation. Because Adam Schiff, sorry about that, Adam Schiff is a government official. And him threatening or calling on Twitter to ban someone or Facebook to ban someone, that is called a First Amendment violation. That cannot come from the government. It could come from someone's private. It could come from Twitter itself. It could come from Facebook itself, but it can't come from the government. Adam Schiff swore to uphold the Constitution when he took office in 2001. So he violated his very oath of office. But you know what? I have a little secret for you. Adam Schiff is not the only politician that swore to uphold the Constitution and is now calling on people to violate the Constitution. Even McCarthy, the Republican leader, is now had called on Twitter. That came out in the Twitter files too, but people glossed over it. No, let's focus on Trump. Called on Twitter to ban a sitting congressman, Matt Gaetz, because he didn't like what he was saying. Can we focus on that for a second? We should allow someone who violated his oath of office, the First Amendment, who be Speaker of the House, when he's violating his oath of office, violating the First Amendment for a sitting congressman because he doesn't like him, inciting hate. In order to run for office, in order to be an office, a politician needs to know what the Constitution is all about. It's all about the law. Politics and law go hand in hand. You can't make a law that's illegal. You can't make a law that's against the Constitution. Your law that you create, your law that you vote on, has to be within the Constitution. That's what it goes about. That's why when things go to court, we have to decide if the laws are constitutional or not. When laws get struck down, it's because it's not constitutional. Everything goes back to the Constitution. So when a government official polls on Twitter, polls on Facebook, he bans a sitting U.S. president or a sitting congressman, that's a violation of the First Amendment. And it means that they either knew what they were doing was wrong, because they know what they swore to uphold, the Constitution entailed. Which is even worse, we're hiring this person to sit and hold and keep the Constitution going, and then he's violating what he swore to hold, or he doesn't know what he swore to uphold, he doesn't know what his job entails. We voted for a lunatic? We elected a person? When someone runs for office, they have to know the law. They have to know what they're upholding. When you hire a security guard to keep your place secure, and the security guard protects someone else, you're not going to pay him. You're going to fire him because you're not protecting what you paid him to protect. Same thing. If you hire a congressman, you elect a congressman to uphold the law, and the congressman goes and violates the law that you had him, you hired him, and you elected him to uphold. He belongs in jail. He belongs to be fired. The rule of the law. And if the congressman doesn't like someone, then you know what they can do? Move out of America. You have a problem with the law? Move out. The law is the law. We have to keep that all in knowledge when we elect our officials. Everyone, we call their House representatives, call their state senators, and demand that the Constitution stays. You swore to uphold the Constitution. You got to uphold the Constitution. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. People, the Constitution is the way of America. We cannot forget that. Yes, everyone, the Truth Social Review is out. The Truth Social Review that I gave Truth Social a 6.7 out of 10. They have many issues. They are not transparent. They have a moderation team that really sucks. It might be a glitch or whatever. People have articles that are getting shot in the rear end or different things that automatically get censored and then later reinstated without an email. And transparency is garbage, like I said. There's no engagement whatsoever. I have 700 followers on Truth Social. No engagement. I apologize. Devin Nunes, I'm calling on you to be more transparent. One of your employees told me they'd rather jump off the bridge than help me be pointed in the right direction to do a review. There's no transparency from Truth Social, and you promised transparency when you became CEO of Trump Media and Technology Group. Devin Nunes, I want Truth Social to succeed. I'm a massive fan of Truth Social. But if you're a bastion of free speech, if Truth Social was created to be free speech, it has to be free speech. Not sending things to moderation, then letting it go without emails or anything. And if you want people to join Truth Social, you have to have engagement. It can't be bots. 700 followers and no interactions. Devin, you have potential. Please make the potential be worth it. I'm looking forward to seeing Truth Social thrive. But as of now, I can only give Truth Social a 6.7 out of 10. Everyone, I did not get any emails for name suggestions for TWS. Again, we need to change our name. I am not a globalist. Team World Support does not support globalists. We support freedom, the Constitution, all across the world. And that is how Team World Supporter got its name. However, when globalists became about controlling people, that's not what we are. So because of that, we are looking to change our name from Team World Supporters to a couple other names. So please send your name in the comments below to Yossi at teamworldsupporter.com. DM them to me. My DMs are open on all platforms. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Looking forward to seeing you next week.